Developing now, FIFA World Cup match day in Seattle brings thousands to Soto to watch Bosnia and Herzegovina beat Qatar 3-1. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. I'm Molly Shen.
And I'm Kelly Koopmans. This is the third match hosted in Seattle, and today's game has big implications for both the U.S. men's national team and, of course, the city of Seattle. We have team coverage on today's matchup. Sports director Nico Tumarian is standing by. But first, let's get right to senior reporter Chris Daniels, who joins us now live. Chris?
Hi, Kelly. Hi, Molly. You know, the expectations for attendance at this World Cup match versus the others that we have seen in Seattle were relatively low, but don't tell that to the people who are gathering even at this hour here in Pioneer Square, reveling in what happened at the stadium just down the street earlier today. It was a packed house, and a lot of these people went home happy. Under a sky that shared a color, the blues of Bosnia-Herzegovina turned out in force, including the one-time refugees of the war-torn era.
It was hard to leave our country at the beginning. You know, when we landed to Seattle, of course, we were homesick for a few years.
Hatice Polovina and husband Abdullah left Sarajevo and originally settled in Seattle.
You know what happened in Bosnia, genocide, war, and we all scattered around. So Seattle was for all of us, community like second home.
And it is why it was extra special to share these streets and this day with visitors from all over the globe.
I visited Bosnia years ago,
including longtime sportscaster Kenny Mayne.
And they had a bridge that got blown up during the war in the 90s, and they rebuilt it for the sake of doing this diving competition. The people were great.
Mayne, who grew up in the Puget Sound, said the scene outside the stadium and throughout the city has been great.
Couldn't be a better advertisement for what Seattle is. You got people being lied to that Seattle's burning, and it's almost like it's been scripted, like the mountains are always out, people are friendly, but that is the great thing, is that it's the people that are making this happen.
I think that Seattle is the best city in the whole USA.
And after the Dragons down Qatar, the Polovinas will leave Seattle with more great memories and another home win of sorts. Abdullah Polovina told me that Seattle has been good to him and to his national team. In fact, Bosnia came here to Seattle back in 2004 to play Brazil in the All Nations Cup, won that much 5-2. They won here again today, and I think that's why you're seeing so many people behind me wearing their gear, reveling in this World Cup atmosphere. Molly and Kelly.
Yeah, reveling is right, Chris. The smiles, the dancing, the vibe just looks great again down there. And you mentioned that full house. Kind of curious what you're hearing from residents and business owners about all this increased traffic.
Yeah, I mean, check out this business in particular, which was the old Quality Athletics here. This wasn't in business before the World Cup. They have opened this up. This is extra revenue now for this area. We've seen it filling up post-match a lot of days. I did talk to one business owner today who owns a small wine shop. He told me that business has been 4 times as busy as his busiest day on record. And guess what day that was? That was when Taylor Swift came to town. It has been that good for businesses here. We'll talk more about that part of this story today, coming up tonight at 6.
That's a pretty good stat to stand by. Chris, thank you. Let's get to today's match itself. It was a good one with lots of close calls. Bosnia and Herzegovina and Qatar put on quite a show for fans, winning 3-1.
KOMO sports director Nico Tumarian was there and joins us now with the highlights, the reaction, and the biggest takeaways from the match. Nico.
Well, hey there, Molly and Kelly. Certainly, Seattle is absolutely passing the test when it comes to the approval of fans, like we heard in Chris's story, but also the players alike. And remember all that talk leading up to this about, oh, the ticket sales might be slow. Well, the only thing that matters is the final attendance count, and Seattle is rocking in that count. Over 66,900 fans were inside Seattle Stadium for what really turned out to be an awesome match between Bosnia-Herzegovina and Qatar. And certainly, when you think about it that way, the strong contenders contingent from Bosnia-Herzegovina also had plenty of Qatar fans here as well. There was a high-flying match in every way. The degree of difficulty in the first goal was off the charts from Karim Alibegovic. Off the charts. He's just 18 years old. Really impressive stuff there. Now, Qatar fought hard throughout this match. Really well played, but Bosnia-Herzegovina just kept pouring it on. Aiden Deko, their captain, 40 years old, forces the own goal just before the half. Qatar got on the board, but Bosnia gets the win, all but paving their way to what should be an epic round of 32 match. It's not a 100% official, but it's about 99.999% official that Bosnia-Herzegovina will take on the United States July 1st in the round of 32, the elimination round. And that one means so much because the winner of that match comes back here to Seattle for the round of 16 on July 6th. So why that matters is Bosnia's win all but seals that opponent, but also it gives maybe, for lack of a better term, an easier opponent for Team USA. The alternative, had they drew with Qatar today, would have been Belgium or Senegal, perhaps, both top 20 teams. So certainly this might make that return for Team USA to Seattle just a little bit more feasible. Right now, though, live outside Seattle Stadium, Nico Tamuri and KOMO Sports.
Really exciting how this is coming together. Nico, thank you. Also happening this week, Egypt and Iran will play at Lumen Field. That game is scheduled for Friday night at 8. After that, Seattle will host 2 more games in this year's World Cup. You just heard Nico talking about them. The round of 32 matches on July 1st. Round of 16 happens on July 6th. And check this out. While today's match unfolded at Lumen Field, an influx of Canadian fans watched their team play Switzerland at Pier 62 on the waterfront. Switzerland did beat Canada 2-1 in Vancouver. Another watch party is happening right now for the Brazil-Scotland game.
As we've seen time and time again, the waterfront is one of the most popular spots to gather during the World Cup. The city says nearly 85,000 people visited Waterfront Park on Friday alone to watch the U.S. beat Australia. That's the highest single-day total since the park opened. The influx of people is driven by public watch parties at Pier 62, Fridays, Men in Blazers Match Day Live, and the Juneteenth celebration. They say more than 400,000 people visited the park from June 11th through June 21st. Team USA takes the pitch tomorrow in L.A. in a match against Turkey. Last week, the American Outlaws secured their spot in the knockout stage when they beat Australia 2-0 in Seattle. That game is scheduled for 7 p.m.
With these FIFA World Cup matches underway, TSA and SeaTac Airport have implemented enhanced security protocols to ensure safe travel for all visitors. Acting TSA Deputy Administrator Adam Stoll says advanced tech has been deployed across the country to help with security screenings. Air marshals are protecting airports, airspace, and airplanes, and so far no major issues. But there is one issue they're running into: drone hobbyists unknowingly flying into restricted space.
We're going to continue to encourage individuals to leave their drones at home, particularly when they're in close proximity to stadiums and to the airport during, before, and after games.
Stoll says they're excited to see the continued influx of fans in Seattle. He says just in the past week, Seattle saw 3 of the top 10 travel days in Seattle history. From these historic matches to the watch parties, KOMO News has you covered on the air and online. Scan the QR code here on your screen to be taken to the World Cup section of KOMOnews.com.